What's going on, party people? So, happy Monday. Is what? I wanted to talk about today. Was on a call on our Inspiration One Room Vitamin, and they were talking about your habits, right? And then your habits defining your future. How many people sit and live in destruction because they continue a habit that they've done for so long and they don't know how to break a habit, or the habit becomes breaking the habit becomes really uncomfortable. So you want to change, you want to do different. Like, you grow up in a specific neighborhood and everybody around you, everybody in the neighborhood is doing the same thing over and over again. Nothing changes. And you stay there in that, oh, that's better. You stay there in that destruction because you don't know how to get out of it. You don't know how to change, or it's easier to stay, right? And then continue to say, this comment is going to really like pull some strings, but I'm going to say this. Sometimes we stay in a place of comfortability because we don't know no better, but when we know better, we need to do better. So staying somewhere like where you grew up, it's like a death trap, right? Like, because that vortex of nobody ever going anywhere, nobody ever doing anything better. And it's like nobody wants better. Or they do want better. It's like, but you know how like you stray away just a little bit. And I know there's a movie about it, right? Like you get away, like you get the power, like the confidence to go just a little bit further outside that stream, and then you always get pulled back. Like, you always, there's a death, you always come back. There's always something that always pulls you back, right? Like, I'm not saying don't go back to the death, but figure out a way to get out of that destructive situation, because we sit in a place of unhappiness for so long that your focus is distracted. You can't, like, you're always trying to fix somebody. You're always trying to motivate them, right? Like, and that motivation turns into them pulling you back, right? So if we talk about the power of focus, what are you focusing on? What is your focus on? Is it focusing on being better and doing better and staying there? Or is it like, oh, what y'all doing? Oh, come home. Like, I will never forget when I joined the military, somebody, I called home, or I went home on leave or something like that. And I think I went home on leave. And they were like, oh, when you coming home? And first off, let me caveat, right? So I was born in the Virgin Islands. I grew up there, or like, I can't remember what grade I left. I can't remember. Moved to Baltimore with my mom, and we ended up. I ended up going to school there, and because the job she had, we kind of like moved around. It was like the daggone military, but some of the people from Baltimore would ask me, "When you coming home? When you coming back?" And I'm like, "Home? What the hell am I coming back to? Y'all sitting on the corner? Like, that's real, right? Like, us sitting outside, chatting it up. We ain't talking business. And for me, it's like, we ain't talking big business moves. That's what I'm thinking now, right? Because before, it was like, what am I coming back to? Me sit on the corner with y'all? Like, what y'all doing? What is so amazing about me coming back that I should come back, right? Like, that I should give up my career because the military becomes your career. That I should give this career up to come back and do what? Struggle? Struggle? Yeah, Tion, there's no, like, every single time I would call, even one of my cousins, her boyfriend was, Lord, I think he was a boyfriend at the time. I don't know. He told me that being in the military was like being in jail. And I was like, you know how like you get taken back, like, what the hell are you talking about? Jail? What? And he's like, yeah, because the people in jail, they're so used to being in jail, doing the same thing, okay with their mundane life, and not having any more. And I'm like, but look at me now, right? 20 years down the drain, right? Down the drain, apparently to him. But I'm done, right? But I got a retirement. What you got, baby? What you got? Because at this point, everybody got their own opinion about what you're doing, but nobody is there to help you. They always want to say, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. But what are you inviting me to that's going to give me the power to do anything? The ultimate power, because that's in the end what's important. If you're going to tell me that I should give up what I'm doing, have a better result for me. Have a better situation for me to go to. Don't tell me to come back to go sit on the damn corner, to come sit and sell stuff in the mall. Like, and I'm not down on anybody who sits on the corner or sells stuff in the mall, but at this point, is that all you want from your life? Is that all you want? Because we are all capable of doing any and everything that we set our mind to, but we choose to sit in a place, right? And then when people have opportunities and they're like, you know what, yo, I got this amazing opportunity for you. You just have to invest in you. Oh, they don't want that. They gonna sit on the corner and be good, right? Like you good. But the fear of somebody rolling up on you, the fear of something happening, it's always a fear, right? Like the fear of paying your bills. The constant fear that you have that sits around the life that you're accustomed to, that you don't want to change, right? Like, y'all, it's a sickness to stay in the same place. It is really a sickness to not want better and not want more. It's not okay. Like every single time you make a decision, you choose to stay in the same place, and then you bragging because y'all so tight. Y'all grew up together. Y'all stayed together. Y'all bragging for what? Y'all sound like damn dummies. You're bragging for the death and destruction because you want nothing better. You won't want any more. So you look like, for me, my biggest thing is if I look at you and I could tell that you have a hard life, you are not living an amazing life. You're not. And if you're sitting there and you're struggling or you don't want to go any further, it's like you're choosing to stay in a place that no longer serves you. And the longer you stay in that same place of destruction, that's your identity. That's what you're telling me. You identify struggle. Hey, yo, we tight. I don't want to be tight with you. I don't. I want to do big business. I want to leave a legacy for my children, not a bill. I want to leave amazing opportunities for my children, not a bill. And my children's children. Like, what the hell is wrong with the society that we live in, that we continue to think it's okay to stay in the same damn place, stuck all the time, doing no better, and not even taking a chance? Every single time you wake up in the morning and you go back to doing the same dumbass stuff and you don't do no better, you now have put yourself in a situation where you're going to continue. Yes, it starts from birth. Yes. Here's the biggest thing. You do not have to do what your mama did. You do not have to do what your sister, if your older sister, you don't have to follow in their footsteps. It just takes you wanting to have more. See, that's the first thing. Do you want more? If you want more, then that's where you start to look at the opportunities, right? Y'all on damn social media all friggin' day. Watch people, see what they're doing. Like, and if you see something new, you're like, yo, what you doing? Like, even people from your neighborhood, like I said, and I've seen it, people have left and then they get sucked back because it's like, I don't know. And I'm just not saying from where I'm from. I've seen it in everybody. Like, oh, I'm going back home. What you going back home for? Is your home amazing? Like, that's the only word I can think. Like, is there so much like opportunity flowing that you're like, yo, I got to go home because that's where it is. But if you're going home because it's death and destruction, like that is exactly what y'all letting death run rampant through your towns, your homes, and you just stay there. And then y'all bring y'all kids up and y'all got them play. Like, don't get me wrong. Teach your kids to be great, to want more. Don't teach them that bull crap y'all learned growing up. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve them because you're just raising the same destructive pattern. And here's the biggest thing, right? Somebody gonna be mad, but y'all be on the TV talking about, oh, they came for this person, came for that person, they did this, they did that, but they're looking at you, at what you do, right? Like, how did you respond to that person? Did you throw off and go off? Like, and that's something I've learned. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, growing up, I'm gonna take your face off because you don't speak to me like that. Don't talk to me like that, right? Like, we were like, oh, you talking to me like that? Yes. But what I've learned is the energy you invest in responding to people, mm, you have now given your power away because you seem to be so wrapped up in somebody disrespecting you instead of being like, you know what you just said ain't true, so I don't give a damn what you say and walk the hell off. You know how much power is in walking off, taking a breath, and you know what? This is the other part. Do not allow that to live in your spirit. Take a breath and walk away. Like you know that what somebody says out their mouth is their damn opinion, and everybody has an opinion, just like they have a you know what. So let people talk. Stop trying to defend your where you are, your sense. If you know that shit ain't right, if it ain't real, it ain't true, lead them there where they started. Lead them there because it's so powerful to walk away from somebody instead of standing there and debating with them. Like, yo, I didn't do that. Yes, you did. I didn't do that. You sound like two damn dummies. Like, you arguing for what? What are you arguing for? To tell them to prove that you didn't do anything? Here's the biggest thing. You can never change anybody's opinion about you. You can't. You could just be you and do you and live your life because in reality, you could tell me, yo, I didn't do that. I am so amazing. I do great things. And then they go home and they be like, yo, let me tell you about this girl. She ain't no good. She ain't blah, 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 blah. And I mean, how many people you know like that, right? We sit there and we allow people to talk about us and we try to defend ourselves. I'm not defending nothing to you. Like, you think you think I'm garbage? You don't pay my bills. That's the problem. Y'all so caught up in people who ain't getting you in the next level, who ain't helping you pay nothing, but y'all depending on their opinions. We are so tainted by the life we live because we choose to stay in the same place where people, they're constantly judging you because you're allowing them to, right? We create thoughts in our head every day about, like, you go into a store and they be like, oh, they watching me. They could be watching you because you got on a nice shirt. Like, who the hell cares? Watch me. Look, get him a show. Walk around. A lot of people ain't gonna do that, but I'm just saying, right? Give people if people want to look, let them look. If they're not killing you, their eyes don't kill you. Let them look. You don't have to be like, why are you watching me? Why are you watching me? Let them damn look. It comes to a point in life where we stop defending who we are to people. Because people will always judge you for what they think you should be doing, right? We got expectations. I have high expectations. I am not gonna lie. I got expectations to the roof. But what I'm gonna tell you is, you don't get to change how I feel about me, right? Because remember, people plant seeds in our heads, and then we water it, we dig it deeper to be like, hey, this seed this flower got to bloom, but it's weeds. It's weeds. It's not a beautiful bouquet of flowers. It's weeds that they've planted in your head, and you allow that crap to grow. So just remember, be mindful of what you allow people to say around you and your children if you have children. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, come around me and my kids and have some shit to say, and I'm going to squash it, and you will no longer be around. You will no longer have access to me and mine, because that's what it is. You have to start weeding out people because not everybody gets access to your life. Here's the biggest thing. It's going to be family. It's going to be longtime friends that if you pay attention to the words that they're coming out of their mouth, they do not belong around you. We are here to grow each other, not tear each other down. And no matter what, men, women, all of it, if we would just support each other and uplift each other instead of be like, you know what? Oh, you see what she over there doing? I do. She's being great. Do you want to know what she's doing? Do you want to learn? Do you want some part of it? Because they over there making money while you over there talking crap about them. So I feel like I got somebody needed to hear that. I feel like I got thrown to the left my initial conversation, but I was talking about focusing, right? Like your habits define your future, And when you focus, whatever you focus on grows. So if you're focused on destruction, that's what you will get. You will get destruction. So why not figure out how to change your perspective and come from a place of power and stop responding to the crap people put out their face. So thank you for spending time with me. And I really truly hope that everyone has an amazing day and do something different. Change one habit. Change two, but let's start with one, right? We got to take baby steps. Take baby steps and then see how that turns out for you. But remember, habits don't change in one day. don't think you're gonna roll up and be like, you know what? Hey, today I changed that habit. Tomorrow I can go back to what I did because I did it. I tried, right? You see me? I tried. No, you don't. Change the habit to create a better life for you. See. Have a great day, you guys.